Hey, what's up, ghouls and gals? It's me. PG here. I'm with the main man, the co-host with the most, the legend, the OG, Mister.
Did motherfucking retro in the building, man. We back with another episode, man. Fucking can't believe, man. Cheers, guys. Cheers. You know
Hell yeah! Cheers, cheers, cheers
Yes,
to
sir.
more years and more beers.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, we're back, man.
Hell yeah, we're back with another one, ghouls and gals. We got a good episode here for y'all tonight. We're going to be talking about some news. We're going to be talking about the Guardians of the G, Volume 3. We're going to be talking about a bunch of crazy shit, man. But before we get into all of that, the most important thing of the day, the most important thing of the night, what the hell have you been up to, Mr. Sid Retro? What have you been doing?
Nothing much, man. Just hanging out, chilling, getting ready for this weekend, man. I can't wait.
I heard that.
I have nothing planned, so I can't wait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no shit. Those usually end up being like the best weekends, dude, when you don't have anything fucking planned, like at all, and then you end up going like on this fucking crazy like Project X fucking hangover adventure and shit like that. Like it's fucking awesome, dude. I fucking love it.
It's Mother's Day weekend, so we're gonna be doing something super crazy. Yeah. But I just haven't made up my mind yet. We got something planned. We haven't figured it out yet, but it's gonna be lit, man.
Man, I feel like
this weekend is Sunday, right?
Yeah, Mother's Day is Sunday. I was gonna say I feel like you're good at giving gifts. I feel like you're a person that's good at giving gifts.
You know what? I try to do experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like try to go do. You know what I'm saying? Because the gift is cool or whatever, but you always gonna remember.
I'm terrible at shit like that, bro.
Being a fucking giraffe, or saying going, singing karaoke or doing some wild, flying out somewhere. Like you're always gonna remember it. So I try to do like unique experiences and be like, oh yeah, I did that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I'm terrible with that, dude. My idea of like a gift or something is like, here's money, here's money. Go buy yourself something.
Like, you know what you like.
Right, like no care or like feeling put into it. Money? You want money? But everybody loves money, so like nobody's like, I don't want the money. They're like, hey, I'll take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what? When I now that I'm married, now that I know that always money is always the great. Saying, hey,
that's the best gift. It's a gift that keeps on giving. Literally.
But my wife, she knows me so well that she'll get me like some fire ass fucking shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, she knows me. She knows what I fucking, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Wives are good at that, man.
Here's the thing, actually. So fucking Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, and DJ Drama is coming to town.
Oh, nice.
In like August or whatever. And my birthday is coming up in like a week or so. And but livenation.com, they had tickets on sale, long tickets for $25.
Oh shit.
Yeah, for Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, DJ Drama, Warren G. I was like, what? I was like, $25 tickets.
High as a motherfucker over there.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy the tickets, right? But when I told my wife, hey, I'm gonna buy these tickets, she was like, you just ruined your birthday present.
Yeah, gang. That's what's up.
Yeah, so we're gonna be out there. Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, Warren G.
Tour.
Yeah, man, the high school reunion tour.
Hell yeah, there you go. That's gonna be a hell of a show, bro.
Yeah, I hope so, bro. I hope so. It's gonna be different, man. They usually West Coast artists don't usually come out here all the way to Florida. The fan base is not that big, but Snoop Dogg is global, so they'll come out.
Snoop Dogg's like literally a global rap superstar. I think Snoop Dogg may be like one of the most, if not the famous rapper, the most famous rapper.
Yeah, well, especially if, like from the West Coast. You want to talk about the West Coast? Somebody want to call it weed culture, shit like that. Like, yeah, he's definitely one of the most top famous rappers. Definitely top 5.
Yeah, maybe not best selling, but he's the most recognizable rapper. I think. Like, your fucking grandma knows who Snoop Dogg is. You know what I mean? Like, everybody knows who Snoop Dogg is.
Yeah, well, people love Snoop Dogg. They love the personality.
Yeah, people do love Snoop Dogg for some reason. They're like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Snoop Dogg and his crazy marijuana.
Oh yeah, my grandma loves Snoop Dogg. My mom loves, but we from Long Beach. My mother's side of the family all lived in Long Beach, grew up in
Yeah,
Long Beach.
Long Beach, South Central.
Yeah, so I'll be there with my Long Beach shit on. It's gonna be crazy. Hopefully, I could get
Yeah.
closer. Hope we can get closer like I did last time when I was out there. So we'll
Hell
see.
yeah.
We'll
Dude,
see
I
what's
saw
going
Snoop
on. But
Dogg. I got to see Snoop Dogg in concert one time during spring break at South Padre Island when I was like in like 11th or 12th grade. I was like a junior or
wow,
senior in high school. And it was like we were literally walking, me and my friend Joseph, man. We were walking to the Cinnabons there. They have the Cinnabons beach park there in
yeah,
South Padre Island. It's not there anymore, but they used to have it. And
mhm.
Snoop Dogg like randomly showed up to the island and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do a fucking concert here in the fucking parking lot." And he fucking did a parking concert there in the parking lot, and they let us in for like fucking like I'm not lying to you, dude, like $10, bro, for both of us, both me and him. They let us in, and that was when I was a little fucking like
Yeah.
shithead kid. I already had
Mhm.
rolled a bunch of like joints like ahead of time. So I had a bunch of
Mhm.
joints in my pocket. And like these guys were like surrounding us like in a circle and we were like smoking and we were just like passing it passing it around to everybody. And everybody was like, yeah. And then fucking Snoop Dogg was on the fucking stage smoking and shit like that. Man, dude, that was like a fucking blast, bro. That's one of those times, like you said, man. Like I'll
Mhm.
always remember that. Like that was a fucking like I'll always remember that.
Dope
Like, that
experience, right?
crazy fucking yeah. It just
Yeah.
happened out of nowhere, bro. Like we were walking and some chick was like, "Oh, do you want to go see Snoop Dogg?" And we were like, "Yeah, yeah." Like, where's he at? And she's like, "Here, he's over." She gave us like some flyer, and she was like, "He's over here, like at the Cinnabon Beach Park." And we were like, "Oh shit, we're gonna walk over there." And it was like fucking 3 miles, dude. We literally walked like 3 miles over there to go over
Wow.
there.
That's dope though. Got saw him and everything.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well,
And
his
that's like
band was
peak.
playing.
That's like peak Snoop Dogg, like a long, like 10 years ago,
Yeah,
whatever, like that. That was, after the Chronic 2001 tour,
yeah,
fucking
dude. It was him
Snoop.
and his band, the Snoopadelics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, him and his band, the Snoopadelics, and then there was another band from San Antonio called Ghostland Observatory,
Hmm.
and they were doing what they called like a battle of the bands. Snoop Dogg
Oh
would
shit.
play Snoop Dogg would play a song with his band, and the other band, Ghostland Observatory, would play the exact same song but their version of it, and the crowd would have to
Mhm.
pick like which one that they liked better.
That's fire. That's really
It
dope.
was a cool concert, dude. It was a badass concert, dude. Yeah, it was cool. Hearing that other band do like drop it like it's hot and like fucking gin and juice and shit was cool. And then Snoop Dogg did like David Bowie songs and shit like that. It was
Mm,
cool, man.
that's wild. Last time I was here, Snoop Dogg, he just DJ'd at the Hard Rock, and he just played like random songs. He was like, "Y'all remember this?"
Yeah, it was a Macarena, right? Hey, Macarena.
He
Hi.
played like Biggie, and then he played like Bone Thugs or something, and then he played like some old
um,
like Zapp and Roger like old funk shit, and then it was just all over the place. And I was like, just play Snoop. Like I just want to hear like the Death Row stuff.
yeah, like put something else on, man. Yeah, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I was like, doggy style.
Yeah, we done heard the doggy style enough.
Yeah, he did play some stuff though, but I was like, oh man, but because now he like does DJ stuff. But for this one, he's coming through as a concert, so I'm super hyped to see him
Yeah,
in
that's
concert in
badass.
Florida with
Dude,
Warren G too. So that's
I
that's
like
gonna be
what
dope.
Warren G was there with Snoop Dogg, dude, at the Cinnabons,
Oh
and
yeah, at the
that was
Battle
when
of the
Nate
Bands.
Dogg had just died.
Oh damn, R.I.P. Nate Dogg. I was just listening
Yeah,
to Nate Dogg
and
yesterday.
then they did Regulate. That's one thing I remember because Regulate is one of my favorite fucking songs. And him and Snoop Dogg
Yeah.
did Regulate, and they were like, "Rest in peace," like Nate Dogg, and I was like, "Oh, that's right, fucking Nate Dogg died."
Damn, yeah, man, that's dope, man. I can't wait for the concert. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
It's not coming till August, so I'm like, okay, I don't
it'll
want to.
get here sooner than you
Yeah,
think.
yeah, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I don't want the summer to be over just yet, just to get
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
concert.
Summer just started. We're ready to get into the summer of fun over here
Yeah.
at the fucking Ryan.T podcast. Dude, speaking of rappers, man, who do you think is the most overrated fucking rapper in your opinion?
Oh man, who's the most overrated rapper? Holy shit, man! The first person that I think of is Jay-Z, actually.
I was gonna say the same thing. I think of Jay-Z. Cause like man, like we always say, man, nobody ever says put on that Jay-Z, that new Jay-Z album, put that new Jay-Z shit on.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is though. Like he's a dope artist. He's a dope lyricist. He has dope albums. He has classic albums and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
like to like right now, so you'd be like, yo, like Jay-Z's the greatest rapper. It's like, come on, man, he's not making albums no more.
Yeah, like
Like
he's
you know,
like,
he's put on the pedestal because he got business sense and he's doing things
yeah,
live
he's
nation
a good
and
businessman.
Idol and he's doing amazing shit and that's amazing and I love that shit. But you know what I mean? Like I'd be like, come on, bro. Like we got to get past
I
that.
feel like that's so fucking such a generic like for
Yeah,
somebody to be like that's my favorite rapper, like really, like that's your favorite rapper. That's like saying like your favorite rock
but
band is like
it's
AC/DC.
hey, it's generic to say Jay Z's overrated too.
But he sucks
People
though.
have been saying Jay Z's overrated since he's came out, bro. Like, and I'm a fan, but now I'm like I don't really listen to like I like to listen to his older stuff. I don't listen to none of his newer stuff. But now I can be like, now I would like, okay, I can see how people can think that way. You know what I'm saying? If you're not really into the
To me, I think,
braggadocio stuff, you know what I mean? If you really
oh
want like
yeah,
content, if you really
I
want,
feel like Jay-Z thinks he's like so like fucking like Malcolm X or something like that. I'm like, chill out with all that shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? That kind of
yeah,
gets annoying
my
to me a
favorite
little
is
bit.
Tupac.
Tupac is I like Tupac. Tupac's
That's
good.
my favorite artist of all. My favorite rap artist of all time is Tupac. So it's hard for me to be like, I don't, you know, to be like, oh, like Jay Z's the best. I'm like, nah, there's no way. You know what I'm saying?
Who is my favorite rapper of all
Yeah,
time?
who's your favorite rapper?
I
And then
like
for there's a
I
lot of
like
people that do not like Tupac as a favorite rapper. They feel like that's an overrated rapper too. You know? Hey,
I think I have to say like a rapper that I'm always constantly listening to a lot, or like a rap or rappers that I'm constantly listening to a lot that I always go back to a lot is like
mm-hmm.
early like Outkast. I like AT Aliens a lot. I like that
Mm-hmm.
album a lot. I like the stuff that
Oh
they
yeah.
do a lot with that. I kind of like that sort of rap a lot. Like and I like Goody Mob a lot is good. I like stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. And then I also
Okay.
like kind of like what they call like backpack rap. I like
Mm-hmm.
Atmosphere. That's a good rapper. He's cool. I like Atmosphere a
Okay.
lot. Um, what else? I like a lot of
More
old.
conscious stuff. Huh? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like a lot of older stuff too. Like especially like Wu Tang, 36 Chambers. That shit's fucking
Yeah.
awesome. I like a lot of like the older Wu Tang stuff. I think Busta Rhymes is like one of the craziest, best fucking rappers like to ever fucking rap ever. Like he's like just an insane. Like he's just super fucking fast and like amazing at rapping. I
Yeah.
also like
Yeah.
Tech Nine. I like Tech Nine a lot.
Yeah, Tech Nine. Yeah,
Tech Nine's dope. I like Tech Nine too. He's good too. And of course, like the Beastie Boys, I like stuff like that, like white dude rap. There's some white dude rap that I like
yeah,
a
that
lot.
shit's fun. I love Beastie Boys early stuff, you know what I mean? Brass Monkey and fucking you know what I mean? They got a couple bangers, man. That's
Yeah.
just so much fun to listen to rap to sing to drink
Yeah, I like a
to.
lot of stuff like that, man. And of course I like a lot of like Eminem is of course a rapper that I like a lot, like because Eminem is like the fucking he's one of those rappers that you just have to be like, yeah, he's really good. You know what I mean? Like even if you don't like his shit, you're like, yeah, he's really fucking good, man.
Yeah, I'm not a big Eminem fan because of the content, but you can't say that he can't rap, bro. He's still fucking in my top fucking 10, top
Yeah, like
five.
that's
You know
crazy
what I
though,
mean? Of
dude.
all
Like
time. It's like, bro,
it's crazy when
just
other
because
rap
he
legends are like, yeah, he's like the GOAT, like he's really good.
yeah, for real. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never, like, I have a great relationship with my mom. You know what I'm saying? I have good
Yeah.
relationships with the women in my life and stuff. So when he was coming out with like, you know, killing his mom and killing his baby, I was like, whoa, bro, you know, popping pills and all that shit. I was like, I wasn't into that shit. But that was great music though. Stan and fucking
Stan's
all those
good. I
joints.
like
That
Stan a
shit's
lot.
crazy.
A lot of the older
Can't,
Eminem is good. I don't, dude. I like that era of rap. Like that '90s era of rap is like really good to me. Like the DMX coming out, Eminem coming out.
oh
Like
yeah,
even
classic.
Missy Elliott, like that kind of rap coming out too was really cool. Like this like
Mhm.
weird, like kind of grungy, like outsider rap. I kind of like that. Like a lot of that kind of shit like that.
That's dope. Yeah, yeah. I'll send you some stuff after we get off, man. Yeah, I haven't been sending you much music. I was like, damn, you know what? I don't know. I probably maybe sent you maybe a handful of music or two, but that's it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I should probably, yeah, I'm gonna send you a little playlist. Check out some
Yeah, but
shit.
believe it or not, girls and guys, I don't just always watch movies. I do listen to a lot of fucking music. I listen to like a lot of fucking music. Like I do like a lot of like music. People always think they're like, oh, like people always like think that I don't listen to like a lot of music or something, and I'm like, dude, I like music a lot. Like I'm always listening to music. Like I'm always collecting records all the time and shit like that. Like I love music.
Yeah. Because yeah, people know me for the movies and the food, right? But look, all the shit that I got,
Yeah,
man.
no, I know you like a lot of music. I know you like a lot of music. Yeah, I know you
Yeah,
like
I
a
got
lot.
music, I got video games, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's not just video, action figures, fucking comics, fucking electronics, like you know what I'm saying? We're so multifaceted, but people think that
Yeah.
they're
No,
like,
no, for
okay, you
sure.
just
But no, I will admit though, like I do listen to the music people think I listen to. Like when people look at me, they're
yeah,
like, "Oh,
yeah.
this guy listens to like rock music." Like, yeah, I do. Like I listen to like shit like that. Like I
Yeah,
listen to
like
a lot of
that
shit like
meme
that.
you posted, I was like, yeah, you listen to the Misfits.
Yeah, I like the Misfits a lot. The Misfits are a good band, dude. I mean, I like going to stuff like that. The Misfits were only good with like Danzig, and Michael Graves is good too, I guess. But yeah, dude, I like a lot of shit like that. But speaking of people that
Yeah.
like to paint their fucking faces, man, have you heard that fucking Beetlejuice 2, the fucking ghost with the most, hey bub, is coming fucking back? Fucking
Nah,
Beetlejuice 2 is fucking finally happening, and the cast is fucking insane, dude.
really.
Yeah. Michael Keaton is coming back as well. Michael Keaton is coming back. Winona Ryder is coming back.
Okay.
As well as the rest of the original cast, except for Alec Baldwin because he fucking shot somebody on the set of a movie, so he's not going to be coming back.
Yeah. Damn.
But aside from them, Jenna Ortega's coming back as Winona Ryder's daughter in the film, and
Okay.
Willem Dafoe's coming back. He's going to be playing a afterlife law enforcement person. Because remember, there's like a
Oh,
lot of weird people in the Beetlejuice movie, and
mhm.
Monica Bellucci's coming out too. She's gonna be playing Beetlejuice's fucking wife in the fucking movie. There's no release date right now, but I mean, as you can see, the fucking movie is like coming together ultra fucking fast, so it'll be
Yeah.
coming at us pretty fucking soon, man.
Yeah, that sounds dope, man. That's like what, like a fucking 40 years in the making or some
Something
shit.
like that, like in the eight, right? Didn't Beetlejuice come out in the '80s?
Yeah, that shit came out in the late 80s. I want to say before Batman, like 88 or some shit.
Let me see. When did
Whoa.
Beetlejuice had to come out in like the late '80s, early '90s?
Yeah, it had to come out in the late 80s, man. I'm thinking before Beetlejuice. I mean, before
1988 is when Beetlejuice came out.
that's what I said. So that was before Batman 89. So it's Tim Burton before Batman 89, Michael Keaton before fucking Batman 89. At that, just high off of Beetlejuice doing this shit, man.
Yeah. And then Tim
That's
Burton. Yeah, that's crazy. Before Johnny Depp, Tim Burton had Michael Keaton as his muse.
yo,
We put in
for
Michael
real.
Keaton in a bunch of fucking shit.
Yeah, man, I'm hyped for Beetlejuice 2.0. You know what I mean? I guess a lot has changed because Beetlejuice is married now, huh? That's a little different.
I
Yes.
guess so, man.
Yeah, they gave him
I
a
mean,
wife.
I like Beetlejuice a lot, man. And I like that Winona Ryder has made a comeback with like Stranger Things and shit like that. And Michael Keaton seemingly has never gone anywhere. He's just like Michael Keaton is as
He's still
popular.
playing Batman
Yeah,
89.
he's still Batman. Michael Keaton is still Batman. Michael Keaton is still Beetlejuice. Michael Keaton is still all of these old roles that he that he got famous for.
The Keaton verse is upon us.
Yeah, imagine when Beetlejuice comes out in the fucking Flash movie. He's like, "Hey there, Batman. What's up?"
He's like, hey man, I'm Lobo now. Call me Lobo. Hey,
Yeah.
what's going
Hey there,
on?
mother. He goes, you fragging idiot. How Lobo?
bro, is
Lobo says,
bro, is Lobo and Beetlejuice the same person?
right? They sound the same, right? Hey, brother. They kind of sound like that.
Because I feel like Lobo has like that edgy, raunchy, fucking, shit. Same thing, just like Beetlejuice, man. Like the same type
Dude,
of
speaking of
character.
Lobo, they have a fucking comic book where Lobo fights the fucking mask. Like Jim Carrey the Mask, where he fights Jim Carrey the Mask.
Oh, yeah, I gotta see that. I gotta see that.
And
That's how.
apparently, like
Let me
Jim
read
Carrey
that.
the Mask is so fucking powerful that like he basically can't fucking die. And so like it's just like a battle like to the death, and Lobo can't fucking die either. So it's just like them fighting like for fucking ever and ever and ever.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, you know what I mean? People have superheroes have a hard time with magic, Shout out to Superman.
Yeah,
Because that
Superman does some
magic will
magic.
come through and fuck some shit up. So if you got some
Hell
powerful
yeah.
magic shit, Scarlet Witch, right?
Yeah. Discarded
Yeah,
bitch. Yeah, she fucked up the whole multiverse and everything. Shout out to Elizabeth Olsen. That's my baby doll right there, man. She's a fucking amazing actress, man. I fucking love her. But yeah, man, Beetlejuice 2. Are you hyped for Beetlejuice 2? Are you gonna watch Beetlejuice 2? Did you like the first one?
Oh yeah, I love the first one, man. Cult classic. Love the shit, man.
Yeah.
Love Beetlejuice part one, man. So yeah, I can't wait. I want to see what's good, man. I wish they would bring back Gina Davis, man. Maybe she can show a cameo as a
I wonder if
motherfucking
she's
dead.
gonna come back.
She could be a ghost, bro.
Yeah, she could come back.
I
She was a ghost in the first
I
one.
love Gina Davis.
But they're
Is the
not
other
gonna let
guy?
Alec Baldwin come back.
Oh yeah, he can't. Right?
Yeah, he's not gonna come back.
But
They,
Gina, let's get Gina, man. That'd be
she could be like,
dope.
oh, she's gonna be like, my husband, Alec Baldwin, he died. Like he can't even be a ghost. He super died. He super died.
Super dead to us. He's canceled. Canceled in the ghost realm.
Speaking of things that need to be in the fucking ghost realm, Vin
Mm.
Diesel seemingly has confirmed that Fast X will be a 3-part movie series. Yeah, Fast X Forever, Family Forever. Originally, it was a plan that Fast 11 would be the final film. It would be Fast X, then Fast 11 would be the final film for the series. But now it seems that that is no longer the case. During the premiere for Fast X, Vin Diesel said the following while being interviewed on the red carpet for the film. He said, "Family." No, but he said, He said, "I could." What he said, he goes, "I can say this. Going into making this movie, the studio had asked if this could be a 2-parter." He goes, and after the studio saw this, the part 1, they said, "Could you make Fast X the finale a trilogy?" So, we might be doing that. That's what he said. Yeah.
That's a little. Yeah,
Vin
that
Diesel's
sounds like
never gonna let the Fast and the Furious franchise die. It's never gonna die.
that's what it sounds like. It sounds like fucking Vin Diesel's just like bending with the wind
And you want to
of
know why,
studio.
Playboy? Because family's forever, Vato. That's why.
But bro, they probably got like 6 hours of fucking footage or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they could probably milk that shit out and chop it up and do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, we're gonna go with this in
But
mind,
Jesus
is that
Christ,
we
man,
might be able to.
I love the
Hmm.
Fast and the Furious movies, but what are they gonna fucking do? Reanimate fucking Paul Walker's fucking corpse at this fucking point? Is he gonna be a fucking zombie driver, or are they gonna have a fucking supernatural horror film as one of the fucking Fast and the Furious movies where Paul Walker comes back as a fucking ghost and it's like he's possessing a fucking car or some shit?
No, oh my god, like the Wraith. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that'd
he's
be
like Christine. Paul Walker's Christine now. He's
yeah.
the fucking car Christine.
Oh man. No, but like it would be dope though if like fucking Vin Diesel's like fucking in a car fire. It's flipped over.
You're
You
like
know
in
what
real
I'm saying?
life. You're like, it'd be cool if he was in a
In the
car fire in real
distance,
life.
in the distance, Paul Walker's like, get him.
Paul Walker's wearing the Batman suit and he's just standing over Vin Diesel. And you see the fire?
Oh shit. It's going down. But yeah, they can definitely do a Paul Walker mirage scene where, my brother told me to
Apparently,
get
Paul
up and
Walker's
fight.
coming out in the movie.
I saw him in the trailer.
I don't know
I showed
how
him
the fuck he's coming out of the fucking movie, but
it was a flashback scene about
yeah, but
family. They still
apparently they're
put him
gonna
in the
have him
movie.
in the present day.
That's dope. Let's go. Paul Walker.
Oh, AI Paul Walker bringing back the
In a
fucking
trilogy. Or maybe
yeah.
not.
Paul, right? They're gonna be like, this film was directed by the ghost of Paul Walker.
They're like, until I see you again. And then like there's like 2 movies later.
You're gonna hey, maybe they'll play that song at the Wiz Khalifa concert.
They got I bet they will, because that's
Tell
$1
them, hey,
billion
play See
stream.
You Again. Family
Yeah.
forever.
I'll be wearing my fucking Toretto denim vest.
Yeah, make sure, you gotta wear the vest like me. Yeah. And then make sure you wear like a mechanic shirt. I didn't get
Vin Diesel wears that shit buttoned up all the way.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't it's like this tight like that. He's like family. He's like busting out of it. He's like
they do the 360 thing, because I was watching the trailer yesterday, because and I was like he just wears this little denim vest in like every movie, all the way to the top. You know what I'm saying? Chest out, 360 spin. Let's go.
360 spin. Vin Diesel getting fucking dizzy watching the fucking movie and shit like that. He's like, oh, family.
Man. Yeah. Fast. I'm gonna be there in theaters, man. I love it. I can't wait. It's so bad that they're good. I can't opt
Yeah,
out of
man.
this.
You know what? I have a fucking deep dark secret. I don't
Mhm.
want anybody to judge me. I don't want anybody to fucking think less of me. But I'm excited for fucking Fast and the Furious X, man.
I can't wait.
I love those movies, man. I love those movies, and I'm tired of pretending like I don't like them. Damn it.
Aquaman. Aquaman
Yeah.
versus Vin Diesel. Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, dude. Aquaman versus fucking who's Vin Diesel? Rocket, not Rocket, bro. Groot. Groot
Oh yeah,
versus fucking
Groot,
Aquaman. I'm Groot.
bro. And you saw the like? Did you see the trailer where they like just went full Jason Statham and then, like the other guy, like the Asian guy? It was like an Asian guy and Jason
Han,
Statham.
yeah,
And
Han, right?
they
Han,
started
yeah.
fighting. Yeah, Han and Jason Statham. They started fighting. It looked like they had their own movie in here. So I feel
Yeah,
like they
right. They're
probably
like, we
like
have a
shot a
sub
whole bunch.
movie in this movie.
Bro, yeah, they're gonna milk this. I can't wait. This is gonna be crazy, bro. I feel like the trilogy's already been shot. It's already
No,
done.
I feel like they did. They shot enough footage to where it is a trilogy. And then I do think that did happen, though, that the studio was like, hey, well, we already got like enough footage. Why don't we just,
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, family. Family.
But you know what? The only thing that I'm really disappointed with this is that I didn't see any musical artists involved with this or hear any rumors. I loved it when Cardi B came out. I loved it when
Dude,
they had reggaeton artists.
you
You
know
know
what
what I'm saying?
you know what the big reveal is gonna be?
Uh,
Get this. And I'm not even playing. This is not even a fucking joke. This is literally a Ryan.T.
exclusive.
This is literally the TRTS podcast exclusive. Oh yeah. I want to announce that, but we'll talk about that after the fact. Yeah. Fucking The Rock is gonna come out in this movie.
In Fast and Furious.
Yeah, he comes out in it. After all that, he's gonna come out in it.
Well, I mean, they already got the footage, right? So
No, he's in it. He filmed new footage. He's in the movie, just like in the movie.
well, that was okay.
After all that,
Well,
after calling Vin Diesel a candy ass, after publicly fighting with him, The Rock comes back.
yeah, that's wild. It's just I don't know, man. I guess just don't trust these guys.
Don't trust them. They don't want to be saved.
Don't trust them. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. He
Yeah,
was,
don't
Uncle
save them.
Vin and
They don't want to
Uncle
be
Rock.
saved.
Uncle Rock and Uncle Vin made up, and they're gonna make
Uncle
this
Vinny.
thing. So yeah, that's cool. And they even added Aquaman in the mix, so that's pretty dope too. So hey, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how it goes.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god!
Michelle Rodriguez fighting and scenes. She was doing it up. She was going crazy.
It feels so like catty and like lame, like for them to be like, oh, and then we're back, guys. Like, fuck you, fuck you. You know what I mean? But hey, we'll talk about that a little bit more in detail after this quick commercial break. We'll be right back, boys and gals.
Yes, sir.
Lonely, are you? The hottest Jedis in the galaxy are waiting to talk to you. But it doesn't stop there. My friends want to chat too. No, Jabba's not here right now. You want me to put my lightsaber where? No. Call me. Call now, you will. They wanna party?
Not all girls meet minimum midichlorian counts. Not available on Alderaan or Coruscant.
Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you. Happy together.
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Introducing Super Smash Brothers, where all your favorite characters go toe-to-toe in one 4-player star-studded slam fest. Only on Nintendo 64.
And we're back, ghouls and gals. Yeah, that's right. We're back. Those were some crazy ass commercials. Whatever commercials I put. Future me, who's gonna edit this video.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Speaking of fucking sagas and movies and trilogies and shit that don't want to end or that fucking end.
Yeah.
I heard you watched a movie the other day.
Yeah, man, with that fucking crazy ass Guardians of the Galaxy with the raccoon and the Star Lord and all that crazy stuff, man. I saw Guardians of the Galaxy. Did you peep that out? I think you did.
Yeah, I saw Guardians of the Galaxy. I saw it on the Thursday it came out. I saw it in laser, fucking IMAX and AMC. Fucking AMC gang represent. Yeah, right.
AMC. Yeah. AMC, baby. AMC, we out here.
AMC, A-Town. That was A-Town.
Yeah, AMC, baby. We outside.
Yeah, he goes, A-List gang. What y'all know?
Mm-hmm.
But hell yeah, man. I watched that movie, man, and I like all of the Guardians of the Galaxy films. All of them are good, man. And before we get into like the meat and the potatoes of this fucking movie, I have to say, man, this movie further reinstated what I thought about all the other Guardians of the Galaxy movies. These movies really know how to portray like adult romance very well. You know what I mean? Like they're very fucking key on portraying adult romance. You know what I mean? Like the way they portray like Gamora and Star-Lord and Star-Lord's dad and Star-Lord's mom. It's just so fucking human the way they portray this, and they portray like a breakup in such a fucking good, healthy, non-toxic way, and it's so interesting the way they portray like this like breakup because she doesn't remember the relationship. You know what I mean? But she kind of we'll get into that later, but I just wanted to say that I really like the way they like portray like adult
relationship dynamics with this. Yeah, man, this was a fun roller coaster ride, man. It was pretty dope, you know.
It was a fucking emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, bro. It was, the visuals were dope. You know what I'm saying?
It felt like a PETA commercial for a second.
It was a what?
It felt like a PETA commercial for a second. I thought the fucking song, In the Arms of Angel.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Just for 25 cents, you can sponsor Rocket Raccoon and Lila and Floor and Teeps. You could sponsor them all and get them out of the fucking high evolutionaries chamber for 25 cents.
Oh man, I feel bad, Yo, but that shit was crazy, man. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, they really took a dark turn with this, with the fucking evolutionary and people playing God and the dark twisted experiments and stuff with this. And, Guardians gave us a whole freaking raccoon backstory. You know what I mean? Rocket never talked about it to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Just like us men do, we don't really talk about any of our childhood trauma to anybody. We kind of hold it in and stuff like that. But with this movie, we kind of learned about what's going on and what made Rocket Rocket and how he became Rocket and stuff. So that was really dope. You know what I'm saying? To see that backstory around it. But to see that he was hurt, it was like, oh man, this is really, really plucking at the heartstrings with the. They
wanted you to cry bad in this movie. They wanted you to cry in this movie, man.
They were going for it, bro. They were plucking
at the heart. Cry the whole movie, so fuck you, James Gunn. No, I'm just kidding.
The whole movie though, they were like, bling, bing, bing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, is he gonna die? No. Who's gonna die?
Yeah. They're like, this person's gonna die. Psych, not dying. This other one's gonna die. Nope.
Who's gonna
Dumbass.
die? Maybe. Who's gonna die? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this movie is just touching on the heartstrings. You are really feeling for the characters, all the characters in the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even goofy ass fucking Adam Warlock.
Yeah. And okay, that's one thing. Okay, okay. We're gonna get the one negative thing out of the way right away. Adam Warlock was fucking stupid in this movie, and I get that he was trying. I get that why he was stupid is because he was like a baby kind of, and they took him out of the fucking chamber prematurely or whatever. But
Right.
why did they do Adam Warlock like that? I really wish they didn't do fucking Adam Warlock like that, man.
Yeah, they completely turned Adam Warlock into just a fucking
A one note joke like a
straight joke, man. And they even killed his mother and completely glossed over it. Nobody really cared. Nobody really addressed it. Nobody really. I was like, oh my god,
yeah,
like this is traumatic for somebody. He was like, mom, and he just blew up in front.
Mother.
That was crazy, man. And I like that actor. You know what I'm saying? I love that actor.
Will Poulter, yeah, Will Poulter's cool. Shout out to
you know
Will
what I'm
Poulter.
saying? I hate that he had to do that. I hate that he had to play that part on there. It seems like a waste of a part for him. I feel like he could have brought something a little bit more to that role, but maybe that's all they wanted him to do was be the another comedic value piece to add to this movie. You know what I mean?
And I mean, and you know what? Like, I hated what they did with him, but he wasn't bad in the movie or whatever. You know what I mean? Like he did have some cool stuff at the end. He kind of realized like, oh, I'm being a dick. You know what I mean? Like did he say something like that? Like, I'm being a dick or something like that?
Yeah, I love the character, but it just seemed like a waste of it because he's so powerful, but yet he's so immature, and then just so you know what I'm saying? It's just like the end credit. You know, you got to stick around for the end credit for that. You know what I mean? I missed the ball on that one. I was like, oh shit, I didn't see that. I
You
had to get
know
out of it.
this, man. You know every fucking MCU movie you gotta stay out for the fucking credits, Playboy. You already know this.
I know, man, but that's just like 3 hours, almost 3 hours.
Guardians of the Galaxy was like 3 hours, dude, but I was hooked on the feeling and I was high on believing. So I was fucking watching that fucking movie, man. I was fucking it was dope. I really liked it a lot. It was visually appealing. It was an emotional roller coaster ride. I really liked it a lot. I like that they incorporated Cosmo the dog. I like that they had Cosmo in this. That was cool. And I like that they had also, I mean, even though he was lame, Adam Warlock was cool in this. The High Evolutionary was cool in this.
I didn't like a High Evolutionary, bro.
You what?
Nah, I thought he was like an underwhelming villain and shit.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought he was a great villain.
Yeah, because once I saw like Bebop and Rocksteady were like his personal bodyguards, I was like, there's no level above that, like for him to be, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? He had like the crazy little troopers or whatever, and that he blasted out the army of people, and they were kind of similar to the Bebop and Rocksteady or whatever those characters were.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to. I kind of was hoping for a little bit more higher advanced intellect. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he was a little underwhelming.
Well, the plot of the Guardians of the Galaxy movie is like, dude is really mad that a raccoon is smarter than him.
And that feels, it doesn't feel like logical. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm gonna teach you everything, and then just like put you back in the cage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you know these things. You're the evolution.
You know what? I guess I gotta kind of give that to you because you're right. He goes, I'm gonna give you all this intelligence, and then I'm mad that you're smart. And then I'm mad that you're smart.
Right? And he's just like, well, I have to kill your friends in front of you. I'm gonna have to do this to you. I'm gonna have to do that to you. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like I'm like, okay, like I don't know.
Speaking of that, what did you think of that scene, dude? I gotta admit, that was a good scene. That was a good scene.
That was crazy, bro. The fucking those experiments.
Whenever he screamed over that body, even though they're fake animals, I was like, why did you kill her? You fucker.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. This is crazy. Like you just murdered the spooky experiment. But bro, this shit was so dark though with that backstory right there with the back.
They
You know what I'm
really
saying?
pushed
With
the rating of
with the
PG-13 on this
with
one.
the otter with metal arms and shit with the
It was
fucking thing
super heavy
like that.
metal.
Like it just doesn't look naturalistic at
It
all.
was
So it's so
super heavy metal.
I feel like a lot of people were disturbed with the rabbit with the teeth or whatever.
I
And
hated that one. That one was annoying as fuck. Whenever they were like killing the people, she was like, the floor! And I was like, shut the fuck up! You're gonna get killed! Are you stupid? What the fuck are you doing, idiot?
yeah, what about my man Teefs? Oh,
Yeah, Teefs, he's like, hello, I'm Teefs. I'm a
He's like,
dumbass. I'm gonna get
he's
killed.
like, I got Teefs. Yeah. Yo, and that's fucked up that they left Teep slumped over in the on
Yeah,
the
he's like,
wheels,
my
bro.
homie. Oh,
Mm.
homie, don't do me like this.
For real, bro. That shit was crazy, man. I was like, it just went super dark, man. I was like, holy shit. But I did like that. I feel like that was like the darkest element of the movie. Like for me, it wasn't the villain. Like Evolutionary was dark or whatever, but it's like what he did that was actually more darker for him. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
he
I
was.
want to
I
see
like
what
that
else
he
he's.
was ruthless. He was a ruthless villain. I really like that.
Yeah, but I wanted I thought that he'd have like more like ruthless cronies. You know what I'm saying? Like more like scarier stuff because if those are your experiments, I'm like, and then the other ones are like Bebop and Rocksteady. So it's kind of I see the contrast and the evolution in it. But I was like, where's the robot kangaroo Terminator fucking
You wanted some
laser
crazy
fucking
shit, some more crazy
yeah,
shit
like
like
where's the
that.
crazy wild shit, bro? Like, you can do some type of crazy amalgam shit of a whole bunch of different races and all kinds of shit. I like that they focused on like one world that he was like on that he like created like the whole
Oh
little
yeah,
rabbit
Counter
planet.
Earth.
Yeah, the little animal planet Earth that we had.
Counter Earth was cool. It
Well, and
reminded
there
me.
was like
I don't know if you've ever seen like a trauma movie, but it
uh-huh.
reminded me of like a trauma movie, like of like fucking Nukem High or like fucking
Yeah.
Toxic Avenger. That's what it reminded me of.
And they just like let that whole planet just got like R.I.P.
Yeah, he just genocided that whole
Bro,
planet. And the
I
Guardians of
was
the
like,
Galaxy, like they knew that they couldn't save that planet, so they just fucking took off, man. I thought that was fucking kind of cool.
yeah, I was like, I was like, oh, is it like everything happened so fast? I was like,
Yeah.
and then when they got safely, he was like, where are you at? And he was like, oh, I'm like on the planet, or I'm on the ship or whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, the planet is oh
Destroyed.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, okay. You know what I'm
But
saying? So
yeah,
it
man,
definitely.
all in all, I have to say I really enjoyed this movie, man. I really
Oh
enjoyed
yeah, I
what it
definitely do.
did. I really enjoyed I actually even enjoyed fucking Chris Pratt in this fucking movie, man.
Yeah. I liked Chris Pratt was doing this Star Lord duty in here, man. He was killing it, man. I
Yeah,
liked it.
he was in duty for once.
I was expecting, spoiler alert, guys. Let's put, you know what I'm saying? Just in case you haven't seen it yet, this is the real
It's
spoiler
already been
alert.
out. It's already been out.
But I'm just saying, like, nobody dies in this
Fuck
movie.
'em. Not
Nobody
really.
dies in this movie.
Except for all the
This,
little except for all the stupid little fucking friends that are like annoying.
except for that planet and the experiment creatures. Those are the only people that died. Everybody from the Guardians of the Galaxy lives. They live to fight
It's
another
more of
day.
like a symbolic death. It's more like
Uh,
a symbolic death for the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what it kind of is. They all kind of go
yeah.
their own way.
Yeah. And they, it's definitely dope. But I was expecting somebody to die, and they just kept hinting at this with multiple characters. They didn't stop at one. They went with
Yeah, they
two,
continuously kept doing that, right?
bro.
But it
And
wasn't
they
just
just
me. I was like, this guy's gonna die. Rocket's gonna die. Peter Quill's gonna die. Even though every fucking movie he goes out into space and freezes for some fucking reason. So it's like,
yeah. It's just cutting out.
oh, is it? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was cutting out. You good
Okay,
now, though.
we're back. That was Chris
Yeah.
Pratt fucking up our fucking recording because he was like, "You're talking shit about fucking yeah." It was a high evolutionary like,
Whoa,
yeah,
blue. Mm.
yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, they kept doing that thing where Chris Pratt was like stuck in space and he was like, I'm freezing and I'm dying. I was like, he does that in every fucking movie. Yeah. But he got really fat and that was kind of funny.
Yeah, he was like,
No.
I was like, okay, and they like fucking. You forgot like Adam Warlock was even there. He's just like,
Yeah, he's like,
I was like, oh yeah. Make yourself useful, Adam Warlock,
dude,
non-Guardian of the Galaxy
so
as
what
of right
was
now.
before we cap off this review, what was your favorite part of the movie?
Oh man, my favorite part of the movie was damn. There was some dope action sequences in here that I really enjoyed.
Dude, that scene where they were coming in through like the ship and they were like like all
Oh
like that was cool as fuck, dude. That was
yeah.
dope
When
as
they opened
fuck.
through, they cut through the fucking Guardians of the skull ship or whatever that they had. And they
Yeah.
cut through the inside. Yeah, that was really dope. I really enjoyed that scene, man. Yeah, there was a couple scenes that I really enjoyed with the movie. The comedy was definitely there with
It
this
was
shit, man.
funny, man. I like whenever that Nathan Fillion was there and he was like, "Oh, you have an idiot? I have one of those too. This guy's an idiot." And then like the way he looked at him and he was like disappointed, he was like that. Like, he just kind of like looked at it and he was like, what did I do?" He's like, "What did I do?" That
Yeah, or
I
like when they
really
like
fucking like
snuck
that.
when they snuck into the enemy base and they all had the uniforms on and shit and they're like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like yeah, we're here, but we there's a leak in the air oxygen thing or whatever, and he's like, okay, yeah, the same thing, yeah, that exactly what we're talking about with the idiots and shit like
Yeah, he
that.
was just like, yeah, that's what I mean. He was like, yeah, I feel you. I got one of those guys. He's like, right here, this guy. And he was just like, what? He's like, what do you? He's like, what do you say? He's like, what did I do? I like when he said, he's like, what? He's like, you didn't say that earlier. He's like, what did I do? He's like, what did I do?
Yeah, I love the fact that that was like a run-on joke. Like when they
Yeah,
met
that was
somebody
funny.
else or whatever, they were like, "Okay, yeah, you got one of those." There. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, I
he's
was like,
like, I got one of those too. This guy.
"Yeah,
And
that
I
shit was
also
dope."
like whenever they were one of my favorite parts is whenever they were going into that counter Earth, that other Earth, and they
Mhm,
were like walking off the ship, and then you
mhm.
just hear that song, "We Care a Lot." That was like that was so badass to me, dude. That
Yeah.
Faith No More slow intro, and it's like, "We care a lot."
Mm. You
Oh,
was
that
feeling
was
that
so
shit, huh?
perfect, dude. It was like the perfect attitude of the Guardians of the Galaxy, like super punk rock,
Mhm.
super fucking epic, super like it was just good, man. The music was high key amazing in this fucking movie, man.
Yeah, I like the music in there. I was enjoying the music, enjoying the adventure. It was dope, man. It was action packed.
This
It
was
was,
honestly,
it
like
was
I
long.
said in my written review, this was the kick in the dick that the Marvel universe needed, man.
Yeah, this was dope, man. This is a dope thing. This is a dope send off. I like the way that they ended it, and I like the fact that they that they they kind of gave Rocket. This is like a Rocket biopic, if you will, tied
Yeah, because he's
into
kind of
for
like the heart and soul of the
Mhm.
Guardians. Yeah,
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like this is like Rocket's backstory, and it's also tied into an adventure at the same time. So I liked it the way that they did that. You know what I'm saying? Like they tied it all into where you're like, we're on an adventure, but you're also going to find out about Rocket, and you're gonna, kind of grow with the character and take over and see him take over and shit. So that was dope, man. I really did like it, man. I'm gonna give Guardians of the Galaxy a 3, bro. I like it. I'll give it a 3. I'm not a big fan. I probably won't
three out
watch
of
it again,
five.
but I'll give it a 3. Yeah, 3 out of 5. Yeah, 3 out of 5.
I'm gonna go.
It was good though.
I'm gonna go one further, and I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I think it's one of my favorite Marvel movies. I think it had a lot of damn heart. It ended
Mm,
on a really high note. I love the soundtrack. I visually loved it. Emotionally, I loved it.
mm,
I love that they had a villain that was finally kind of like fulfilling and stuff like that in the High Evolutionary and stuff like
mm,
that. And I also love that it kind of captured the attitude of the Guardians of the Galaxy for one last time. And everybody kind of ended on like a really, kind of poignant, kind of realistic note that I think that they would end on. I
mm.
enjoyed it, man. I really enjoyed it. But the one thing that I didn't enjoy was Adam Warlock. I didn't like that. And I also
Yeah,
didn't like that the ending of the movie, they were like, oh, Star-Lord, the legendary Star-Lord will return. And I'm like, why? That like gives a slap in the face to like the badass ending that you gave all these characters. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. Other than that, I really enjoyed the movie, man, and that's why I didn't give it a 5 out of 5 because of that. I didn't like that aspect of the film.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was still a dope movie. You know what I'm saying? It was just 3 out of 5 for me because I feel like I like the jokes when they were talking about the villain. He called him a RoboCop looking motherfucker.
Yeah, he's like
I was
RoboCop.
oh,
Yeah,
that shit was funny as fuck, man. I loved it, man. It was a good comma. It was like a comedy drama adventure. You know what I
yeah. It's a
mean?
space opera. It's a giant space opera.
Definitely, definitely, man. Rocket's a raccoon. Holy shit!
I'm gonna get the volume. I'm gonna get volume 1, 2, and 3 on DVD, man, or Blu-ray, and get them
You
to my
got to.
collection, man. They're
You got to
badass.
get the trilogy. You know, get a little nice little steel book or something like that. I'm
Yeah,
sure they'll put out something really, really dope with that.
hell yeah.
But it's cool to see Guardians, you know, on the screen. Probably for the last time in a while. You know what I mean? But it was good to see
It
it,
was
man.
good. It was a good send-off.
It definitely was. I definitely was not disappointed with this movie at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my little gripes with like the whole planet dying and Adam Warlock, but like
Yeah.
those are small gripes with this movie. Like it was still a great fun adventure. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Hell
And
yeah.
all
Shout out to James Gunn.
Yo, the comic book store over by your house. They you know what I'm saying? Those Guardian comic books.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. When the movie came out, man, like everybody was fucking buying the comic books like left and right, man. People were just buying like comics like left and right. Like the Guardians boosted like comic book sales. So all the comic book shops out there, be thankful for Guardians of the fucking Galaxy. You know what I mean? Like Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
man, you really fucking got some shit out there for y'all, man. But hell yeah,
So
man.
what's so just you know say for the average so like is the comics tied into the movie or something like when you know what I'm saying like or is it just like people just want to know what the current Guardians are doing right now and
I
this
guess so,
timeline
man. And I guess it's just like a collector's thing. You know what I mean? That because Marvel's gonna do that. They're gonna have the movie come out, and then they're gonna be putting out a bunch of Guardian shit, like comics and stuff like that.
Yeah, I gotta check that out and see if they're doing something like based on the movie to where the Marvel comics picked
Well, right
up
now
after
the Marvel
cinematic or
comic
something.
books, the Marvel comic books, all the characters look like the movie versions of themselves. Like Black Panther looks like Chadwick Boseman. Star-Lord looks like Chris Pratt.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's that, bro. That's like right now. I'm just like registering that. That's interesting. Wow,
Yeah. Like that's weird, right? Like our comic
that's
book
very
character,
weird.
our comic book characters now look like actors now. Like Nick
Yeah.
Fury looks like fucking like Samuel Jackson. Shazam looks like Zachary Levi now in the comic books.
Yeah, bro. That's interesting. That's crazy. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I'm going. You know what? You just inspired me. I'm gonna go to the comic store pretty soon, either this weekend or next weekend, and go check
man.
out and buy
Shout
some
out
comics.
to shout out to your local comic book store, guys, ghouls and gals. Go and
What's
visit
yours?
the comic
What's
book
yours?
store. Well, mine is Olympic Comics. That's where I go. I go and hang out at Olympic Comics. I go there and buy all my stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
The Comic Cave is another place that's really good. That's a good place
Okay.
to go to. But yeah, man, for sure, go to your local comic book store, man, and go get some shit there, man.
Yeah, I go to Emerald Comics. Shout out to Emerald Comics in Clearwater. So if you guys ever fuck with that, they be having the Power Ranger events. Everybody be coming
Oh yeah, the Power Rangers
signs and stuff. So go check out Emerald Comics. If you know, you know. You already guys know. And shout out to Retro Rat too. They be having comics and retro
Hell
toys.
yeah. Shout out
Really
to all
dope.
those people, man. Hopefully, yeah. Shout out to all those people, man. But yeah, ghouls and gals. There you have it, ghouls and gals. Guardians of the Galaxy, Sid Retro, 3 out of 5. Me, 4 out of 5. But like always, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of the TRTS podcast. And I'm Ryan.T, and he's
The motherfucking retro guys. Thanks for tuning in, man. Go see Guardians of the Galaxy. Give us a and let us know what you guys think of it, man. What do you guys rate it? You guys rated a 3,
let us
4,
know in
5?
the comments.
What do you think the send off is? Yeah, let us know.
Let us know in the comments, man. Let us know. We fucking would love that, man. And make sure y'all like, subscribe, all that fucking good shit, man. Thank you for watching, man. We'll see you in the next one.
This is the